You know what I want to tell you? What I want to tell you is um, the behaviors and the attitudes and the things that you observe in people. Don't think it not strange. People can see. Good morning. They see what's in you and what's on you sometimes before we see it. And I want to tell you something. Many of you, you are increasing right before their eyes. You are increasing right before their eyes. Remember, it is written. Um, the Lord said to my Lord, "Sit thou at my right hand while I prepare a table before you in the presence of your enemies." And so, many of you, you are increasing right. Good morning. Got to get me some hot chocolate. I didn't make me any this morning. I was a little good morning. I was a little late getting up this morning. Not late getting up. I was up, but late getting out because it was this one is still out. That one I was late getting out because it's cold. You know, you little country bunking on like the movie and all the cold, baby. But what was I saying? Trying to let this thing spill over. There we go. That's good enough. But many of you, you are increasing right before the eyes of the very ones who plotted against you, who misjudged you, who incorrectly labeled you, who counted you out, who said you were never going to make it. And so, because it is God who gives and who takes, and when God blesses a man or woman, when God chooses a man or woman, He wants to bless and elevate. There's nothing nobody can do about it. Sometimes all that opposition you begin to see, God only used them to be your stepping stones. They were used to help train you. And so many of you, you're increasing right before their eyes, and they're seeing you increase. They know the hand and the favor of God is on your life. And so think it not strange when you see that, um, you know, people cannot, or just thinking that strange when you begin to discern because your spiritual eyes are opening. The more you could discern those spirits that are behind folk that are just disingenuous spirits, think none of that not strange. Think it not strange, none of it. As you continue to increase and your spiritual eyes are going to be open, you will have your Joseph moment one day. One day you're going to have that Joseph moment to where you can clearly see, um, some of you, you'll be able to clearly see that some of them same ones that was fighting against you, it was you that was predestined to help them. It was you that was God put in place to take them to the next level. It was you that God put in place to rescue them from spiritual famines. And it's maybe many of you, especially if you have a public platform, they might not tell you, but it's little old you that they are sitting back watching, learning from, the very one that they told to shut your mouth, the very one that they never wanted to hear anything that you had to say. Many of you, they're sitting back, listening, watching, and learning from that same little old you. You see? So think it not strange, right? Think it not strange. So you're increasing right before their very eyes. And as you continue to grow, as you continue to increase, your heart, some of these people you're gonna be interceding for. You're gonna be crying out to God on their behalf. You're gonna be praying for them because you can see what they can't see. And there's what came to me yesterday. There are some folk, they realize now by you overcoming all of the traps that were set for your feet, there are some people, they realize just how much power they have given to the adversary within the earth. They realize just how much they have allowed the adversary to have his way through them in the earth. They realize that they have, um, allowed the enemy to use them to stop or to try to stop what God was doing in your life. And, you know, um, some people, they're ashamed, they're embarrassed. But when you have a forgiving heart and you have a loving heart, you're not holding nothing against nobody. People realize that now. Joseph's brothers was ashamed when they came back around to him, when they needed his help. Once they realized who he was, they said they was not only were they ashamed and they became afraid. They would say perhaps he would know what we did to him or blah 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 blah. But anyway, I'm gonna get off here. It's getting I am. It's getting crowded in here. Let me get out here. But understand, you are increasing right before their very eyes. I hope this message made sense. Have a blessed day.